Hello and welcome to No Man's Sky. I am your host, Striker Dynasty Games, and I'm going to show you some tips and tricks from a beginner to a beginner how to enjoy No Man's Sky. So let's go and get started. Alright folks, so it's an exploration game, survival game. You're going to want to collect as many resources as possible, but if you do that in the beginning of the game, you're going to have a hard time managing inventory space. So here's a couple of things you really need to collect. Number one, carbon. Get carbon. It's going to charge a lot of your backpack and thrusters and stuff like that. Ferrite dust, another great item to collect. Carbon, ferrite dust, and I would say third, copper. You could scan through the planet, find copper deposits, and go toward it and turn your little beaming tool to a mining tool, and you can go ahead and collect copper. So carbon, ferrite dust, and copper are probably the top three things you need in the game. If I had to add a couple of more, I would say dehydrogen, right? You can definitely use this to create some jellies, as well as sodium and oxygen. Remember, these little resources here, the 5 resources that I just showed you, is probably going to get you through the first 5 to 10 hours of the game. And my biggest suggestion to you is, I know you want to get out there, you want to explore, you want to get and find as many planets as possible, but follow the story. It's kind of like a story slash tutorial where it'll teach you how to create refineries, how to power up teleporters, how to build bases. And I know all of that could seem overwhelming, and I thought it would be, but if you follow the instructions on the bottom right, it'll really get you through the game, and you'll enjoy it even that much more. And then once you're done following some of these instructions, you know, No Man's Sky is your game. It's your journey. There is no right way to play it, and there's no wrong way to play it. I've read a lot of comments on YouTube, Mixer, Twitch. I've read a lot of comments on, Reddit. Players who are concerned about the base building aspect of it. They don't like to build bases. Some players who do want to build bases. Honestly, it's your game. It's your journey. If you want to be a journeyman, if you want to be a traveler, and you want your space shuttle to be your home, you can do that. You don't have to build a base. Even though in the beginning of the game it's going to encourage you to build just a small base just so you get the hang of it. But you don't have to build a base. You don't have to build a teleporter. Even though all of that is recommended and probably will allow you to go back and forth between different homes and different galaxies a lot faster. But it's your journey, so enjoy it. Beautiful music, beautiful atmosphere, vibrant colors. I mean, it really is a gorgeous game, and it's a great example of developers who are very active, and they have released a ton of free content in order to turn a game that at launch didn't really get that many great reviews, but now you fast forward a few years and you can see it's a game that definitely turned it around. And if you see what people have to say about the game, it's nothing but positive reviews. I absolutely love it. I absolutely enjoy it. And like I said, it's your journey. There's no right or wrong way of playing it. Just in the beginning, I encourage you to just follow what the story is telling you to do. And if you just collect those 5 resources, you will be fine, and you'll be able to get through the first 5 to 10 hours of the game. Try to build more inventory space. Try to collect as much currency as you possibly can. And enjoy the game. If I had to give you one last tip, and probably a very important one, and I will actually show you what it looks like toward the end of this clip, I would encourage you to scan the planets and find what you will see as knowledge stones. Now, knowledge stones are basically ways of unlocking words in the alien language, which will be important for you to communicate at space stations with other alien life, merchants, get better deals, maybe get some side quests, so that way you can get some cool stuff, some cool things that would help you upgrade your gear, your space shuttles. So try to unlock as many words as possible, so that way when you're actually interacting and communicating, you can understand some of those words, and you can have even more of a better time, as I can show you right there. There you go. This is how you use your scanner. Just look around and see what you're specifically looking for, and you can tag it and go right toward it. So again, knowledge stones are important. Other than that, I'm Striker Dynasty Games. I hope you liked the video. If I left anything out, please leave it in the comments, hit the like button, subscribe, and as always, enjoy the show. Striker Dynasty Games, I'm out, folks.